Hey guys, so back from the theater from seeing, just got back from the theater from seeing not another church movie. I think my last review of the Fall Guy, I said something along the lines. I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of, well, I only think that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is coming out this weekend, so that I only have one movie this weekend. It's a good thing. I only have one. I have to work this weekend. Like, ha ha ha. Well. The fucking movie gods decided to say "fuck you," basically, because I had to open my fucking mouth. I had to goddamn open my mouth. I'm gonna try not to get angry about this movie, but this movie ain't worth my fucking bated breath. But okay, so I'd heard of it. I knew of this movie's existence. Unfortunately, I did. It's not like one of those things like I wasn't aware of it. I was aware of this. Like, hell, it's so bad. It's a movie that I knew of its existence that it being so bad that I fucking remember when I first got a trailer for this. I got a trailer for this in front of uh, Back on the Strip, that movie that I infamously saw last August, and then after I did a review of it, quit doing reviews for like 5 months. That movie wasn't the reason why. I just kind of like got tired of doing it. But I was like, that movie I hated. I absolutely fucking hated that movie. Like if you ever saw my review, I really hated that movie. And I remember getting a trailer for this and going, "There's no." I watched it. I went, "There's no fucking way this is real." I was like, "There's no way. This is like a parody trailer, like a parody of like a movie trailer. There's no fucking way this is real." I was convinced like there's no way that this is being put going to be put in the theaters. No way in hell that this garbage looking movie is going to be put in the theaters. And then like after that, I never heard anything about it ever again. Ever again. I completely forgot about it. Like in the back recesses of my mind, I forgot about this damn thing. And it wasn't until I think right when I remember when I saw Abigail, I was walking into the theater, a little late, a little later than usual. And they always play trailers in front of commercials nowadays. And the trailer that was playing was not another church movie. And I went, no! It's like, no, no, this is not. I think I remember this fucking. It was like Vietnam flashbacks. It was like, oh my god, this is that movie that I remember like getting trailers for like back in August. I was like, this is a real fucking thing. I'm like, this cannot be coming to my theaters. This cannot. I might lose my goddamn mind if this is the fucking thing I have to see. And then I didn't hear about it for another few weeks until this past week. I looked at the listings of goddamn movies coming out this weekend, and I thought it was just going to be Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and I see not another church movie. I I literally didn't know. I was like debating: do I really want to do this to myself? Do I really want to do this to my? Like you really don't. I life is too fucking short. I cannot. I'm like, part of me is like, oh well, there's a chance this is not going to be good. This will be not that bad. I'm like, no, there's a very minuscule chance that this is going to not be bad. If that was the best they could show as part of the trailer, I mean, God help us all. Like, and I was like, so I went in. I was not. I went in. It's like, okay, just get it over with and just be done with. And God fucking damn it, I hated this movie more than anything. Probably almost more than anything I've ever hated as far as movies. This movie was fucking awful. This movie made me appreciate so many bad movies, and not like and you're gonna be shocked when I say some of these goddamn movies. Made me appreciate Tyler Perry movies because you know what? Tyler Perry is a fucking great filmmaker, better filmmaker, is an actual fucking filmmaker, and just Johnny Mac, dude, it wrote, directed. I never want to see him make another fucking movie again. If I see him make another goddamn movie and it is released in the theaters and I see his name, I swear to God, I will never watch a movie again. Like the fact that this guy gets work, like Tyler Perry is fucking Martin Scorsese compared to this dude. Uh, maybe appreciate, and maybe go. You know what? Those awful parody movies made by those two guys for the scary movies, like disaster movie, date movie, uh, those kinds of movies that came out in, like the 2000s that everybody fucking hated. I feel like they're not that bad. After you see shit like this, you're like, they're not that fucking bad. Dude, this movie is the drizzling shits. If you don't know what the fuck this movie is, you're going, what is this goddamn movie? It's a parody of the Tyler Perry movies. And it makes you actually really appreciate Tyler Perry and the subtlety of Tyler Perry movies. It's that fucking bad. Like, and this should be an easy fucking subject matter to make a parody of. Tyler Perry movies suck. I've hated Tyler Perry movies. But they just fucking don't know how to make a fucking competent movie, comedy. They drag fucking people like Jamie Foxx, Mickey Rourke, Vivica A. Fox out of no fucking who knows where. Um, the gimmick is Jamie Foxx is God and Mickey Rourke is the devil. Ain't that cute? They're barely in this. It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, Jamie Foxx was in this a little bit more, but fuck, what's the point of like Mickey Rourke being in this? You didn't have the cheapest looking effects I've ever fucking seen in a movie theater. It looked like I was watching Birdemic. I swear to God, I know an entrepreneur. Oh, that's the point. Well, hell, fucking then make a joke about it, then, or something like that. This makes me actually think that you actually thought this was good. Like, fuck you. I like. There's some the most atrocious effects, editing I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. Um, like since like unfavorable odds, and this is a movie made by like it actually has big stars in it. And that's the difference between shit like this and unfavorable odds. Um, fuck, this movie is not funny. It's one of those like disaster movie and like date movie and shit like that, where it just throws random references that have nothing to do with Tyler Perry. Okay, you want to know how good this comedy in this movie is? The main jokes are the guy's name is Taylor Harry, but his name is spelled last name is spelled Ferry, Phare or Ary, but the P is silent. Ha ha ha! My name's Tyler Perry. I'm Tyler Harry, not Tyler Ferry. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Yeah, I hope you fucking think that's funny because they hit that joke over and over again. You got Oprah Windfall, yeah, something like that. So obviously, fucking Oprah Winfrey, and she makes a joke like, you get a car," because it's 2005, not 2023. Uh, fucking get Dr. Phil jokes. There's Dr. Bill and Dr. Oz. I I literally there was a point in this movie where I literally was about ready to walk the fuck out. I was like, I know I've never walked out on anything in my entire life. I don't need this shit. Like, I just don't need this shit right now. I gotta fucking work at I gotta get up at 4 in the fucking morning. It is 8:35 and I'm talking about Goddamn, not another church movie. I could be seeing goddamn King of the Planet of the Apes. I'm the only goddamn asshole in this goddamn movie. And, and of course, there's people, the movie theater attendants are walking through while I'm just sitting there miserable as hell. And I'm embarrassed. I'm set for some pretty embarrassing movies by myself, like people say Sasquatch Sunset. And like, but this is the first time I was really fucking embarrassed. Like, I did not want anybody being coming in seeing me watching this by myself, but of course they did. Like, I think the point where I fucking about nearly walked out was like, because it makes it it forgets it's a Tyler. It's supposed to be making fun. Okay, so there's an obvious Medea, but it's my dude, because he's played by a dude. Get it? It's sort of like fuck off. Just fuck. And it's not even like the scenes of Medea and Uncle Joe or whatever the hell his name was are a lot funnier than the scenes between not my dude and whatever the fucking other guy's name is. And I'm like, those are a lot funnier scenes. Like I could, like you don't fucking when you make a movie that's worse than Tyler Perry. God damn it, that's not good. Like, God damn it. Like, at least Tyler Perry does. I can name some positive things about Tyler Perry. The dude was awesome in Gone Girl. I know he's been awesome in other stuff too, but like, and I do like Diary of Mad Black Woman. I'm not gonna lie. I've gone back and watched it. That movie actually is a lot of fun. But then, like, this movie goes, oh, yeah, we're a fucking, like, it spent so much time with this Tyler, Harry, and but dude and stuff like that. And they go, oh, yeah, we forgot, we're supposed to be making fun of Tyler Perry, not just Medea. So we're going to have montage of all these different characters that there's Daddy's Little Girls, the Diary of Mad Black Woman, to making fun of like all this Beat the Browns, but they're called the Blacks. Uh, and like I remember the point I was about ready to walk out was when it was the point where the girl was getting liposuction from the girl from Diary of a Mad Black Woman when she meets that strange guy, whatever. When the, and he's got the joke is he's got painted on at six pack. Literally, he painted on a six pack onto his abs. I'm like, and his nipples are big. He- That's the joke about him. I'm surprised they didn't have they didn't have him like squirt milk out of his nipples. I was half expecting that. I mean, fuck, this movie's not below that. I fucking hated this movie. I goddamn hated this movie. Like, this is congratulations on another Turns movie. You beat out fucking Madam Web as the worst movie of the year. I Madam Web is still an awful piece of shit, but I'd rather watch that than watch this shit ever fucking again. This was like only an hour and a half, and this was shorter than Madam Web. I remember Madam Web not being as like long of a film like as long as a sit as this was. And this was only like an hour and 20 minutes of credits. So fuck. I don't think you have to guess what the letter grade for this movie was. A big fat F. Like this is the only second movie this year I gave it F. This is why I don't give Fs to movies like what was it, Tarot or because like those movies at least. But then, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much okay. By the way, I'm pretty much convinced this is the second week in a row. I'm convinced this movie was made by an AI. This was more likely made by AI than fucking. I looked up to your point. I looked up the director. Uh, And there is no screen credits whatsoever. Not even a screen. Like even with Google or IMDb, I'm gonna look this up. Is this guy ever? It seems like his name's Johnny Mac. That sounds as fake as a fucking name I've ever heard one in my entire life. That is not a real name. There is no fucking way that's a. Does this guy even have an IMDb page? Real Husbands of Hollywood. The fuck is Real Husbands of Hollywood? Dad, stop embarrassing me. Okay, just because you're on Real Husbands of Hollywood beat, that doesn't mean that this was a fuck. I'm still convinced this motherfucker is AI. This was written by AI. This wasn't written by a real person. There's no way a real fucking person. Like I said, Tyler Perry is a better fucking writer if you're a sorry ass, if you are a real person. I want the goddamn filmmaker. I had the filmmaker of Villains Inc. message me. I want this fucker to. I want to tell you that you're right enough to your face in the comments. You suck. Go to hell. God, I hated this movie. And that's the first time I ever called out a filmmaker in my entire life. I feel like Siskel and Ebert. All right, fuck this movie. I'm going to bed. So Tuesday, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So I should have saw that in the first fucking place. So then, see you later. Whatever. Fuck this.